This is Tony Bibbs with the GForge Group, and this video is part of our series called Introduction to GForge Next, and today I want to cover continuous integration. So for continuous integration, we provide a plugin for Jenkins that's easy to install, yet provides deep integration back into GForge. Now for this video, we assume that you're familiar with Jenkins and that you know the basics of setting up your own builds. Once you install the GForge Jenkins plugin, your Jenkins instance can now leverage both the user accounts and the access control you've configured in your project. This means that you can use the same username and password you use to log into GForge, and then you will only be able to see the builds for those projects that you are a build admin on. With the GForge plugin for Jenkins installed, you will set up your build as you normally would with any stock version of Jenkins. Then from the source code management section of your build, you will provide the Git, Subversion, or CVS information for your GForge project. Believe it or not, once that's done, your project will automatically post build activity and reports back to your projects. It's really that easy. Back in GForge, in the build section of your project, you will begin to see the jobs rolling in. As you can see, we provide a section that shows the most recent job for each build you have configured, while further down we show a reverse chronological listing of the jobs that you can filter if needed. Please note that failed builds will show up with a red icon next to them, while the successful builds will have a green check mark. So a common thing to do is to check what happened on a failed build. If we open up the build, you'll see an abbreviated report from Jenkins that contains the console output. In this case, you can see that the console output was truncated. To see the full console output, you can click on the external Jenkins link, and then you can scroll to the bottom of the full console output to see the exact error. Finally, to help you keep a pulse on your builds, particularly when they fail, we stream all build activity to your project's chat room, which keeps the entire team up to speed on build statuses. That wraps up our overview of continuous integration in GForge. Please be sure to check out the other videos in our Introduction to GForge Next series on our YouTube channel.